the function calling statement between the text or between the strings. So this is my continuation of the string, and here I want to inject some variable here, or I want to substitute some variable value here, no problem. I want to perform some calculation here, no problem. Follow this syntax. These things we can do directly also, sir. Directly how can do? You have to write outside the quotations. See the yesterday's multiplication table. Lot of times quotations you opened and closed, and lot of times we use it the concatenation operator also. But those are the 6 pieces, not single piece. The 6 pieces concatenation operator is going to jointing. But the whole multiplication table I want to print as a single string, sir. By interpolation it is possible. So what is the use and where we have to use, sir? Printing statements, sir. One of the situation to use interpolation is printing the data. When you are developing the printing statements, you can take this one, document.write. And when you are assigning the values to variables also, you can use this one. While assigning the data to variables or while performing the printing operations, then take the support of interpolation. Any advantages are simplification and modern. Simplification as well as modern. Modern, why I said, sir, because of it is new feature. New feature. Now see the example. Don't imagine or so much or so something else. It's just a simple printing statement. So daily we are writing document.write followed by double quotations or something. That old printing style we are replacing with this new printing style. Miracle, don't expect anything. And daily we are assigning the values also. X equals to 10, Y equals to 20. That old assigning statements are replacing with this new assigning statements. So nothing special, sir. Old concept with a new screenplay. Story same. Same love story, screenplay changed and music changed. Simple. The love story, yeah. So our regular JavaScript writing style, no extra tags, only script tag I used because of demonstration only. So I'm defining a small variable here, let n equals to some ECMA, one string variable, and how to print this variable, sir? On a routine style, this one, document.write followed by n. Your value is going to displaying on screen. I need line breaks, sir. Line break means you have to use the plus and like this. Why the quotations separately and variables separately we are writing, sir? Because if I write like this, I'll get the answer as easily n. I'll get the answer as easily n. N value not substituted, observe that one. Then you should write the n outside the quotes. If I write like this, sir, I'll get the syntax error. Reason, variable, string, two different values, but both you are using the side by side. If you want to use the side by side like this, compulsory you should use the concatenation, or at least you have to use the comma. But now where is the n, sir? Outside the string, not inside the string. N is available outside the string, not inside the string. Then only it is substituting the n value. So last 32 examples onwards, we are doing the same thing. Not one time, two time, nearly 32 examples. We did the same thing. JavaScript, 32 examples completed. Somebody's point of view, 10 or 12 or 14, somebody's point of view. Reason though knows and I knows that one. But actually I think 34 completed. Because 2-3 extra programs also I uploaded yesterday in Google Drive for self-reference. Loops programs. How it is simplifying the HTML designing. So additional programs I posted already in the drive. So 34 and this is the 35. But how many we knows, God only knows. So this is the last program of the JavaScript first stage. Next topic, second stage. So think once yourself, how many you practice it, how many you are good. Just we are daily attending classes going on, really getting something. So last 30 plus examples, we use it daily this one, sir. It's working perfectly, sir. There is no problem. My problem is this one separately I'm writing, this one separately I'm writing. Suppose before that, if I need one more message, sir, n value is, well, this one separately you have to write. But everything you should be write as a pieces wise. And that all the pieces should be joined by using the operator. But interpolation, no need to write these number of pieces. Single piece. Everything is available inside that piece only. How did interpolation develop like that? It may be not suitable, but generally saying. Example. But our shirt available, boys, a single piece, so many pieces, our shirt. Single piece, many pieces. Huh? Single piece. Yeah, single piece, yeah. My shirt, I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 pieces combination. Huh? Which shirt? Night shirt. Nice, nice, night. It is not a single piece here. One cloth cutting into number of pieces and jointing that one. How can say single piece? Huh? Mass baga strong అనుకుంటా. లెక్కలు బాగా ఇప్పుడు గర్ల్స్ యూజింగ్ స్కార్ఫ్ అవైలబుల్. స్కార్ఫ్ దుప్పటానా? దుప్పట ఏమిది? దుప్పటే తీసుకోండి. స్కార్ఫ్ తెలుగు ప్రొనౌన్సియేషన్ దుప్పటానే కదా మరి. They don't know. Well, mass is strong. In English is so much strong they are. So scarf, it's a single piece. There is no stitchings, there is no jointing, single piece. Madam using scarves all single pieces in. Uh, so our shirts gani, our pants gani, generally dresses gani, these all are number of pieces are jointed together. You go exactly like this. At least of 5 to 6 pieces, cutting pieces. If you joint and stitch it, then it forms as a one item. One regular designing style is like that only. But we want to design with a single. The total item should contains only one piece of cloth only, not pieces, pieces, pieces. Like that this. So interpolation following that type of technique. No jointing, no stitchings, no cuttings. Total single. So that is our regular printing style to interpolation difference. But same thing I'm writing in interpolation. So use the operator backtick. Operator name is backtick. Name of the operator. But what is the category name? This backtick operator is called. One special name is there. Kada. Huh? Tamper glass. Tamper glass ikkada kada modra. Template. No order next. Only template. Template. Literal. Template. Okay. Sure kada. No idea. No idea. Okay. Reactions comes wait sometime. Hmm? So this is backtick operator, also called as template literal. I hope you don't want and you are not interested extra examples, right? Only content enough, syllabus enough. Huh? Uh-huh. You are full in that level only. Hmm? Hmm. Time also saving, sir. Batch also quickly completing. Hmm? One topic, one example. More enough. Hmm? One topic, one example. This good and the one topic, one example, one step enough. Multiple steps also time wasting. Huh? See the last explanation about the template literals, interpolation. So $n line break. That's also interpolation over. And this is your output. Hmm? Take the next topic heading. Over interpolation. Over here. No. Over. It's more enough. More enough. More. But about 10 minutes back, you copied some points together. Or 5, 6 points copied here. In that fourth point, see once. Huh? String. But what is the question I asked? Same point together. Huh? 5 minutes, what you copied into your notebook, you don't remember. If I explain the 5 examples also, 100% you are not remembering. Waste time waste. 5 minutes back explanation you are unable to remember. 5 examples how you are remembering. Your brain that much of capacity not available. Hmm? You copied the point now, just a few minutes back. Hmm? Negligence, careless. These I think no, you're the rest. Huh? Nothing, sir. I didn't explain anything. Nothing explained. You don't worry. Because the board this is regular printing and this is interpolation printing. So if you observe this one, the total how many parts available, sir? Single part is single piece. My variable available inside that only. My HTML tag also available inside that only. The total is a single piece. And I'll have the same output only here. But this is string, sir. Yes, it is a string beginning and this is the string ending. But inside the string we use a variable, sir. Yes. But still it is substituting the value, sir. That is this. This operator. This operator is called as interpolation operator. If I remove the dollar symbol, sir, total waste. So dollar symbol, curly bracket, both compulsory. That is the predefined operator, one of the operator. But lengthwise there is no difference because, sir, both are same only available. No, sir, slowly it will comes the difference. Is the first explanation only here. Next, the second one, I'm doing some calculation inside the string. Any type of expression, you can perform any type of expression. Sum is 10 plus 20 line break. Sum is 10 plus 20 line break. And what is the output of this one, sir? As easily it is printing. Sum is 10 plus 20 as easily it prints. Why it is not doing addition, sir? Because you are inside the double quotes. And convert this one into interpolation. Convert this one into interpolation. So total how many pieces available, sir? Single piece. Inside the piece I have string, I have expression, even I have tag also. All enclosed within the one pair of quotations. The single piece only. This is the output. Interpolation performing the operation, but double quotations doesn't perform any operation. Like that, any type of expressions you can write inside the quotations. Even it is a string also, system can manage that one. That is the specialization of interpolation. I'm doing a small comparison here. Yes, we'll get the answer. Result is true. This is. Next, 2 points I covered already. Substituting the variable and substituting the expression. Next, calling of function, sir. Yes, we can call function also here. Suppose call one of the predefined function. Our function is not available. Predefined function we can call it. So which functions are math dot square root of 90 is one of the mathematics predefined functions, sir. I call the function inside the string. No problem, it is calling and you will get the answer this. 9 point something something something. Square root of 90. Square root of 90. If I write the 99, I think 9 is comes. So 110 square root. Theory 3 points I said, 3 points I covered. Dynamically substituting the value of variable, dynamically substituting the expression, dynamically substituting the function call inside the strings. Without terminating or without cutting into pieces, everything we can write inside the course. Now, how many calculations you want to perform, that is your choice, no limit. So your printing statements becomes a simplification. And next one, yesterday multiplication table is there. That multiplication table I'm designing with this interpolation. Multiplication table I'm designing with the interpolation. So let Tn table number 10. For let I equals to 1, I less than or equals to 10, I plus plus. It's just multiplication table part I am showing with the interpolation. So yesterday what we did, sir, documented dot write followed by that multi-table printing 6 pieces we cut in. We cutting into 6 pieces and all the 6 pieces are jointed with the plus symbol. That risky not available, sir. Take one quotation, write everything inside this one. So hash followed by table number, star symbol, and again I value, equal symbol, again tn multiplied with I, line break. That's all. Everything inside the codes. Everything inside the codes. So yesterday program already in our books available. That printing statement, this printing statement you can observe. So this is easier to write. Modern way, easy to write. Yesterday's the complication. So many times quotations, opening, closing, opening, closing, opening, closing, and plus, plus, plus. Compared to that, this is easiest process. So here it is substituting the table number, and here it is substituting the I value, and here it is substituting the multiplication result. So check it. This is your table ready. Printing statement becomes easy compared to old style. So all these are printing, printing, printing. And next one, assigning. While assigning of the values also, we can use interpolation during the values assigning. So let st equals to backtick operator hi $n. Let st equals to hi $n. Girls, what is value of st now? What is the value of st? Hi? Ekmana. Yankama nattunnalle. Hi Ekma. Sure. Pakka. Okay, done. You are safe zone. Because at the top of the program, n variable we declared already. The value of n is ECMA. So that ECMA substituting here, after that assigning to ST. So hi is the original string, and here value of n variable substituted. Then it is storing into ST. So hi Ekma, hi Ram, hi something like that. Really assigned as 100% assigned. Document dot write followed by printing that ST also, check it. A last line you can observe IECMA. That is this one. So here I used interpolation for data storing or data assigning process. Remaining all are I used interpolation for printing operations. Just for knowledge purpose, one more. Let x equals to 15 comma y equals to some 9 comma res. One more assigning process. But what I'm doing here, sir, I'm performing different types of calculations on the x and y. X variable, y variable, different types of calculations I am performing. What are the calculations, sir? Addition, multiplication, division. Addition, multiplication and division. But generally when you perform 3 calculations, you will get the 3 answers. But what I am doing here, sir, the 3 answers I want to store into same variable. 3 calculations, 3 answers I want to store into same variable. Is it possible, sir? Yes, by using the backtick operator, it is possible. No doubt at all. Backtick operator and interpolation support, we can do that one. But sir, generally one variable can store only one result only, sir. With the backtick operator, we can store 3 results, 30 results also in same variable. a backtick operator. For that, moral support is coming from the interpolation. So performing three expressions, three results, but three results are stored in the single variable res. So started, sum is $x plus y. This is one result. Line break, tag also. Next is second calculation. Second calculation I want to write in next line, sir. Step splitting. Possible? Actually, it is not possible, sir. Because one step you have to complete only in one line. Second line not allowed. But you are writing a sir. Yes, I am writing. For that one person supporting. Boys, who is that? Hmm? Huh? Stringer. Backtick operator. Sure, huh? Long back I explained 2 weeks back. This point. Backtick come template literal. Supports to type more than one line. But double quotation supports only one line. A more lines concept now I'm following here. Plus interpolation also. Single step, but I'm splitting into multiple steps. Why sir? Just for watching. A old point also covering here. Otherwise, I can write all side by side. Here I can write. So long back, what we discussed, one point covering now. Product is $x multiplied with y. Line break. Again enter key. Mod is modulus. So x percentage y. That's all. So how many steps this ones are? Single step, but designed in 3 lines. It is a single statement designed in the 3 lines. How it is possible, sir? Backtick operator supporting that one. And a backtick operator inside for doing of the calculations, I use it interpolation. So the interpolation specialization coming and backtick specialization also covered. So 3 calculations, 3 answers, but stored in the same variable res. So print res. You can observe one more point also here. I'm printing res in old style. Old style. But res inside interpolation is there, sir. And no problem. Cross mapping supported. My data available in old style, but you can print by using interpolation. Or my data available in interpolation pattern, but you can print in old style. Vice versa supported. Data available in old style, you can print in new style. Or data available in new style, but you can print in old style also. No objections. That awareness I'm creating here. This contains interpolation, but this is printing in regular style. There's nothing problem, sir. 100% it is allows. Now check the output. Three answers stored in single variable. That is the special. Really it is stored in the single variable, sir. Open console, an operation theater available. So go to operation theater. So cut the body, check the body. Internal system designing process is like this. RES inside what it is stored, sir, and sum is, subtraction is, mod is. So this is the different places, different situations to use the interpolation. So today we started, sir, but we are going to using up to the end of the batch. From today onwards, every day, every example, interpolation will continues. In the old style, I'm not going to touching any time. 100% all coming examples up to the last day, last topic, interpolation is always we are using. So upgraded to new model. And is another reason, sir. One reason, new modern, new concept we are following. Second one, sir. In future, by chance, if you go for Angular or React courses in future, by chance, If you attend any of these courses, in this Angular and React, starting example onwards, they are using interpolation. If you are not practiced properly here, sir, they are also getting the problem. Starting examples, I used here 34 examples after, but their React programmer, React faculty is using from the first or second example onwards, interpolation they are starting. Starting and not explaining, they are using directly. If you practice as max as here, sir, there it becomes as easy. If you neglect here, sir, reminding you know whether. Okay. So now we are moving to the next topic, sir, arrays. Every day you are working with this interpolation, sir. Separately, no need to focus. Already lot of scenarios I covered here. Arrays, one of the most popular topic because it's almost all languages available. Almost all languages, not all languages. Almost in the sense 80% of the subjects arrays are common topic. I think Python candidates no idea anukunta arrays. Python candidates. Because you don't have arrays, I thought. Python na Java na? Huh? Java. Python. Arrays is there, huh? No idea. Java.NET arrays 100% is there, sir. I know that one very well. And Python, I think maybe some students they said no arrays in Python, sir. And not you previous batch students while discussing the same topic. So instead of arrays, I think they said that we are using some array list topic or something. They said that one. Huh? Other list, array list. Okay. I think Python candidates say the arrays it look like as a new. Other subjects say you already. Okay. Small introduction about the arrays. Okay. So see the small theory about the arrays. So what is array? Array is a collection of elements. Array is a collection of values. Values, but we called as a elements. Every day in every example, even the last example also used pronunciation value, value, value. But when it comes to arrays, while values are promoted as a elements. So element is nothing but an value only, but situation is different together. So sounding is also changed. The same element after 4 or 5 days, it is promoted into property also. Next topic. So the same element we called as a property. So value, element, element to property. Like that, they are going to getting promotions to next level. So all components are same. So what is array means? It's a collection of elements. How can define the array, sir? This is the second sentence, the definition. Storing a group of values with the same reference name. We are storing a number of values with a same reference name or under a same reference name. It is called as array. It is called as array. But what is the meaning of that, sir? But generally, when regular variables, one memory block is constructed. Name of this memory block is n. In this n, we can store one value like this. Every variable can store only one value like this. But when it comes to arrays, what happens, sir? We are constructing the n number of memory blocks like this. And in every box and means every memory cell, we can store one value. And all these values are represented under the same name only. That is A-na, B-na, C-na, that is your choice. Second point, this is the diagram. Group of values, the 1, 2, 3. Three group of values with the same reference, that is this one. So storing or maintaining the number of values under the same reference name, that is called as array. So normal variable to array difference is this one. Left side diagram normal variable, right side diagram array variable. Data, sir. Data, you can imagine anything, that's not a problem. I want to take some data also, sir. Sure. Suppose this is 10. No? Assumption. This is 20. And this is 30. Right. Three values. And what is the name of these three values, sir? A only. 10 is represented with A, 20 is represented with A, and 30 is also represented with A only. Second sentence meaning. And which type of data we can store in arrays, sir? Basically, the same type of values, it's called as a homogeneous series. But in JavaScript special features, we can store the heterogeneous series also. The same type of data we can store, different types of data also we can store. Next point, that only I said. I'm a JavaScript special, sir. JavaScript special. Homogeneous supported by the arrays as well as heterogeneous also supported by the arrays. Any type of series ready to store. But mostly other languages you learn and you worked with only homogeneous series only. But here we have additional feature. And next one, where we can create the arrays, sir. Arrays we can create either in the local means function, outer means global. Local arrays, global arrays. Local arrays means inside the function. Global arrays in the sense top of the program. So you can define the arrays either in the local scope as well as in the global scope. So in any scope we can define it. Block level, sir. Block level also allowed, sir, but very rarely we are using. Okay. Next one, arrays are which data types, sir? Arrays are belongs to reference to data types, also called as non-primitive data types. Your previous 34 examples, we worked with the primitive data types. Right? Different topics we worked with, loops, arrays, something. But in all the topics, I used only the primitive data types only. Like long back, I explained data types we have two types, primitives and non-primitives. Differences also we discussed that one. So non-primitive categories, arrays is the first one. Total three we are working in non-primitives, arrays, functions, objects. Your coming three topics. Arrays, next functions, next objects. Your coming three topics are the non-primitive data types topics. But indirectly coming three topics, we are working with non-primitive data types indirectly. Next one, Arrays are created dynamically. And indirectly, JavaScript arrays are the dynamic arrays. Static arrays, JavaScript not supported, sir. Dynamic arrays only it is supported. 100% JavaScript following the dynamic arrays only. Programming languages, sir. Most of the programming languages follows the static arrays. Maximum static arrays. A few, especially scripting languages, they have the capability to deal the dynamical arrays. What is the major difference of static and dynamic, sir? Static arrays memory wasting, sir. Dynamic arrays memory not wasting. Static arrays size problems available. Dynamic arrays size problems not available. You worked already arrays in any other subject? Size problem is there or not? What is problem? What is problem? Fixed size. Sure, huh? Or memory problem? No memory problem, huh? 2 points I raised here, size problem and space problem. Space in the sense, not that space, memory space. Huh? So static arrays, size problem is there. It is size changing, not allowed. Second one, static arrays, wasting lot of memory. Memory wastage available. How it is wasting, sir? Yes, it is wasting. Think once yourself. Hmm? So the two problems, JavaScript not increasing, sir. We will get the freedom from the 2 points. There is no wastage of the memory, 0 bytes wastage. No wastage. మన గోల్డ్లో జీరో వేస్టేజ్ అంటాడు చూడండి. గోల్డ్ ఆర్నమెంట్స్లో జీరో వేస్టేజ్ అంటారు. Like that here also zero wastage. And we don't have any fixed size problems. Because JavaScript arrays never accepting the size. Free size. It is a free size. Free size in the sense, situation wise it is going to existing automatically. So when you are storing the data in array, how much data you are going to storing as per the data? Arrays is going to expanding, array is going to compressing also. So that is the reason why it is called. There is no fixed size issues, free size, and there is no wastage of the memory also. That's why it is called as dynamic. Next one, continuation. Generally, where arrays are storing the memories are in heap area. Long back I explained this one. Non-primitive data types all stores into heap area. Primitive data types all stores into stack area. So arrays, next topic functions, after the topic objects. All these are stored into heap area only. Next, how arrays are maintaining the data, sir? Arrays are data maintenance in the sequence order. Uniform, serial. Any word we can use it. Few minutes back I designed a small diagram like this. So this format, it is going to maintain the data in the sequence order. The first cell where it is constructed, first data where it is stored, remaining all the data following this one. Compulsory. This cell where it is goes, remaining data also goes to this side. Possible as sir. Why not? Train is the best example for that one. Trains. Okay, trains la compartments available. This is the loco. Loco ante engine amma. Train engine untuga first. That engine is called as a loco. A loco next our compartments are comes here. But where the loco is going on, these all compartments also go into same. Loco and engine compartments, any gap available between sir ante no gap. gap not available. They're connected like each. So 10 compartments available or 20 compartments available, whatever it may be. All these compartments, one joint available. With that joint, whenever this loco is moving, all these are also moving. Where the loco is goes, all these are also goes to that one. Loco taking the turning like this, sir. All these are also going to taking the turning like this. So trains compartments maintenance order or array data maintenance order same. Right? The general process. So this type of maintenance is called as sequence. Sequence. And a serial wise, they are storing the data. Sequence and a serial. Tell what is one model name? Sequence, also called as rummy. One of the game name, cards, playing cards. So we have different models in that game. So one of the model name is the rummy, also called as sequence. So 1, 2, 3 sequence, 4, 5, 6 sequence, AQK sequence. That is the thing. I'm playing. Nothing wrong. Up to limits. So a rummy game, why we are calling sequencer, and 3 cards or 4 cards we are maintaining in the same order. So 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. This is called as sequence. 2, 5, 9, sir. This is not sequence. The random numbers under. So this is not a life and this is a life. This is countable and this is not considered. Next, what is the advantage of arrays, sir? These are the advantages, sir. First advantage, so many points are there, but some main points I listed here. First advantage, arrays are simplifying your coding. Simplifying coding is nothing but reducing the number of statements. If you develop the program with normal variables, same program if you redesign with arrays, will get the lot of difference in number of statements. Lot of difference there comes. Number of steps. Normal variables, it becomes long processor. Arrays becomes as a simple process. And another advantage is arrays, we can transport the data easily from one place to another place. But one program sending the data to another program, sir. By using variables they can send, by using arrays also they can send. Variables is risky process, lengthy process. Arrays are the simple process. One place to another place, one program to another program, one web page to another web page, or one function to another function. If you want to send any data, arrays is the one of the best choice. Next one, data maintenance. This is the major advantage of the arrays, sir. Remaining points are the secondary points. This is the main. So one of the strongest reason to use the arrays for data maintenance. Maintaining data within your application. Maintaining the data within your application. Sir, data maintenance, we have databases, sir. Of course, you have databases for data maintenance. But databases situation different, array situation different. Any idea na databases? Database. No idea? Sure. Confirm. Then what is difference between array and database? Array stores the data. Databases also stores the data. Hmm. You have water bottles, huh? Water bottle. Hmm? So water available, already over. Over. Continues, Class beginning to class ending. Peg by peg, peg by peg. Huh? Mama, eko pegla, mama, eko pegla. Huh? Continuously you are taking, then how is already over, right? So the bottles, even this bottle also, some water available. So all of you, while coming to 2 o'clock into the classroom, you are filling the bottle with water. Where is water filter is there now here in our institute? Where ground floor, huh? So ground floor water filter available. When you are coming into the class, you are filling the water bottle and coming, right? Do one thing. Why water bottle with the extra carrying, extra weight, malli? Separate, what is that? Carrying is required. Well, if you are forgetting somewhere bottle, getting problem. Instead of water bottle, while coming to 2 o'clock, take some water and come to the class. For half an hour after, again you are getting some water. You need some water. Go to the filter where it is available, drink the water, again come back. Like that, whenever you need the water, that time you can go to the filter where it is available, drink the water and come back. Problem solved. The extra component, why? Extra carrying, extra luggage, extra weight. Point understand, huh? You need water, sir. Instead of providing other cooling water, also providing. Fridge also available. Huh? Full facilities. Hmm? So whenever you need the water, go to the ground floor, take the how much water you need, drink that one, and come back and sit in the class. 1 hour after I need the water again, sir. Simple thing. కొద్దిగా sleepiness also going to stopping కదా వాకింగ్ is going on. మంపు కూడా పోతున్నాయి కదా. ఎడొకళ్ళు ఉన్నారు, ఆడొకళ్ళు ఉన్నారు. Problem solved, sir. Then why the bottles? Whenever you need the data or whenever you need the water, every time go into that location, coming and going and coming, lot of journey. Because right now we are in the second floor or third floor, I think. Second floor. And water filter available in the ground floor. The three stairs are at least two stairs, two floors. Going and coming, going and coming. Time taken process. Like that, data available in our databases. Database where it is available, sir. Somewhere. Our project available in somewhere. Like starting days of our batch demo sessions, I explained the www. Starting days. World Wide Web. It is a group of connected servers. In that I explained already some servers names also. Web server, application server, DNS server, DB servers. So database server, different location available. Our project available in different location. Whenever you need the data, every time going to the database and collecting, sir. Possible, but late response. Because whenever the user is asked, immediately I'm unable to respond because I don't have the data. So I should go for the database, check the data is there or not, then come back and display the data to user. Like that user every 2 minutes, once they're asking one data, sir. But every 2 minutes once going to database coming, going to database coming. Because database server available in somewhere in the world. Your project available in somewhere in the world. Both connected with the IP addresses. And where the project is there, database not available in that system. Compulsory or project source code another system available, databases are available in another system. Both same system అయితే 100% no chance in companies. In our local laptops అయితే everything is available in our laptop only. But our real-time projects అయితే completely different structure. Suppose project server available in Hyderabad, database available in US. Every 2 minutes once going to US and collecting the data, time taken process. Then only we need the local storage also. That is your bottle. So go to the database, fill the bottle full of water. And whenever you need, every half an hour once I need, sir, I open the cap, drink it. Open the cap, drink it. No problem. So arrays are used to maintain the data locally. Databases are used to maintain the data globally. Uh, what is the point? Database used for data storing. Arrays are used for data storing, but database stores in the global separate server, and arrays are storing within your application. And next, I think you know one more thing also. We have file systems also. Files, databases, both same purpose. Files are used for storing the data globally. Databases also used to store the data globally. And arrays, current topic. But second one, sir, collections. For Python, Java, you have collections also, right? So collections, arrays, both same purposes, same as to databases. Here two concepts available, here two concepts available. Arrays and collections both use it to store the data within application. Databases and files use it to store the data outside the application, that is globally. And arrays and collections use it to store the data temporarily. And how much time your project is running, that much of time it stores the data. Once application closed, application terminated, your data is going to smash it. But files and databases stores the data permanently. Both are storage devices. Water filter contains always water, sir. That is stable, available in the same place. But this is we are carrying from one place to another place. I already said easy transportation. It is always water available as sir, it is situational demanding only. But there in water tank, always water available. Huh? Next and the last one, how to create the arrays in JavaScript, sir. We have two syntaxes, not two, sir, nearly 6 to 7 syntaxes available. In that 6 to 7 major syntaxes I listed here, reminding the running explanations. In running explanations, I'll cover. So this is the approach one to create the array. This is the approach to create array. Remember, it's not types of arrays. I got a clear heading available, array creation models. It's not types of arrays. So this is the first model to create the array. This is the second model to create the array. So what is the first and second model's difference here? In first model, we are using literals. Angle brackets is there, na? These called as the literals. And second syntax, we are using constructors. We can create arrays by using literals as well as we can create arrays by using constructors. Anything okay? And what about the syntax, sir? This is first syntax to declare the array. And this is the second to initialize the array. In every model, two syntaxes available. First syntax is declaration, second syntax is initialization. Long back, I explained the same variables topic also, sir. Variables declaration, variables initialization. Now array declaration, array initialization. Few days after, object declaration, object initialization also comes. Then what about this one, sir? Three keywords used. Actually, three not used, sir. I have the slash here. So what is meaning, sir? Divided by. Constant dividing the value. Where is dividing the let. A resultant value is there, na? Resultant value, we are creating the arrays. Huh? Slash kada divided by. Huh? R. Sure. Huh? What? Active or not and testing. Hmm? Hmm. So use any of these three keywords, sir. All three not necessary. Any one followed by array name equals to angle brackets. Similarly, this also. One keyword is enough. Three not necessary. But which one you want to use, I don't know. Others I given suggestions. Which one is better, sir, in programming point of view? Where are letter constants, sir? Constant is the better. Constant. One small note point also here. for non-primitive data types, as well as referensive data types. For non-primitive as well as referensive data types, prefer always to use the constant. Safety precautions. Normal variables, you can go for the var let set. When you're defining the arrays, when you are defining the objects, non-primitive data types, anything, objects, arrays, functions, use always the constant. In some situations not supported, then go for the var let. But maximum first priority is always for the const. Reasons are, coming days we are discussing the reasons. Next, same way, second syntax also, sir. Then what is the difference between the first and second syntax, sir? Example, I'll explain the difference. Here just a syntax only. Next, once if we create array by using this first approach or by using this second approach, array declaration or array creation is over. Next, I want to access that array. I want to use that array. Yes, sir. For that usage also, we have the syntaxes. Bottom, we have that one. So first one, accessing syntax. Second one, value assigning or modification syntax. Third one is to find the size of the array. So if I want to store the data in arrays, sir, this is the syntax. Array followed by index. Even storing of the data or retrieving of the data. Both scenarios, array followed by index generally required. But index not compulsory, sir. Generally required and not mandatory. Reasons are, in JavaScript, without touching the index, we can do all arrays operations. Even problem solving also possible, but no need to touch the indexes. Possible as are, we have predefined mechanisms here. So first one, to retrieve the data from array or to collect the data from array, your array name followed by index. What is this index, sir? Index is a serial number for memory blocks. Index is a serial number for the memory blocks. So half an hour after before array diagram I designed here. These memory blocks, one serial numbers available. The serial numbers are called as index. Serial numbers are called as indexes. And our index is always starts with 0. Index is always starts with 0. And really indexes available are logically only imagination, yes, sir. Indexes actually not available, sir. It is imaginary only. Imaginary. Physically indexes not exist anywhere. But so many candidates, they are thinking index really available 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. No chance. Not available. Slowly comes the clarity. I clearly mentioned that one if you have any doubt. Indexes are the imaginary, not physical existence. Purely imaginary. And indexes are always starts with the 0. Then what is the second syntax, sir? If you want to assign any value or if you want to modify the value of existing array, follow the syntax. Assigning the value as well as modification of the value. The syntax we have to follow. The next, I want to find the size of the array, sir. This is a.length. Means array.length. Java candidates, you know very well this one. Because same property available in Java also. Java's array.length is available. So which array name you mentioned here? In that array, how many memory cells created? The count is written here. So remember, the length returns the memory cells, not number of values. Generally, array size, and somebody what they are misunderstanding, sir, and number of values, 100% wrong. Number of values, no. Number of cells. The length property returns the number of cells, not number of values. Value stored or not, I don't want. Memory block is constructed. I'm counting that one. But how many chairs available, that count I need. How many students available, I don't want. So maybe some chairs are more than the students also like that. Some extra chairs also available. So length returns the number of chairs, not number of students. And what is this last syntax here? To adjust the size of the array. Here I'm getting the size of the array and here I'm adjusting the size of the array. That is the difference. These are the syntaxes, sir. Arrays, how to declare and how to deal the array. And what about the types of arrays, sir? Sarji, I clearly mentioned, sir, here arrays indexes starts with 0. Clearly mentioned here. Then again, how the negative index? Hmm? So we are following the first syntax here. Array literal, first one. Next example, I'll cover the second syntax, array constructors. So first is literal. So in literals, two syntaxes available. Every approach, two syntaxes are given. First approach, first syntax. What is that, sir? Array declaration. Array definition also you can call, no problem. So let followed by a equals to angle brackets. Let followed by a equals to angle brackets. What happens here, sir? An array is declared. What is the size of this array, sir? I'm not specified any size, sir, so it takes the default size. So what is the default size, sir? 0. 0, sir. In JavaScript, the default size of the arrays is 0. If you are not specified any size, our size is not allotted, automatically browser takes, JavaScript engine takes the 0. Then array is created with the 0 size. How we can store the data, sir? That is not problem, sir. Once if you start the data storing one by one, it is going to expanding automatically. So the default size of the array is always 0, sir. It's all over the JavaScript the same size. If you follow the first syntax or if you follow the second syntax or if you follow any type of array, initial size is 0. Why, sir? Suppose initial size they created with 20, suppose 20 cells created. But really you are going to using 20 cells guarantee? No, then memory wastage. Then whenever the memory is wasting, how I becomes as a dynamic? So then only, I already said there is no memory wastage process. So default size is 0, it will takes. But what about the data, sir? Size is 0, the data no chance at all. Size is 0, data no chance. So it's an empty array. Empty array and the size is also 0. How can prove that one, sir? Write a two printing statements. So document dot write followed by interpolation continues. The size of the array a dot length line break. It prints the size of the array, means how many cells constructed under the A. That count is going to returns this one. And the next one, print the data of the array. Size plus data. First step, it's printing the size of the array 0. Second step, it is printing the data of the array blank. Now first run this program. Then we'll see remaining points. So size 0 and nothing is there here. Empty array. Then only hello space. So what I said, that clear proof also available. But now can I store the data in this array, sir? That's not a problem. But size 0, sir, I already said, when you start the filling the data, as per your data filling, the size is going to expanding automatically. That is the meaning of dynamic. Next, one small information here for especially Java candidates. The statement, it's printing the array value. Right now, I don't have any data, so empty is displaying. By chance, if I have any values in array, sir, the total data displaying neatly side by side, one by one. With your Java or C knowledge or .NET knowledge, if you think once, here I didn't use any loops. As per your previous knowledge, if you want to print the array, generally loop required. Loop I equals to 0, I less than or equals to something, I plus plus, print A of I. But again, nothing is available, see that, sir. No indexes, even no loops, but it is printing the whole data of the array. It's printing the whole data of the array. So simplification of the code. Simplification of the code. Two stringer. Sir, I thought toString is printing the reference of the array, sir, not data of the array, I thought. Data printing. Huh? Next, I'm storing the data in this array. Some data I'm going to storing into array. A of 0 equals to some 10. Same array, but size 0, sir. Yes, size 0. Once if I assign this data, it is expanding to cell. One cell created. In that one cell, 10 is going to storing. Next continuation, A of 1 equals to some 25. Next continuation, A of 2 equals to some 45 or 55. So these all three lines are called as array assigning statements. All these three lines are array assigning statements. But this data stored in array na sir. Ha sir, successfully it is stored. So confirmation, I'm reprinting all this data once again. So show my new size and show my array data. Before assigning the data, and this is after assigning the data. Size is 3 and this is your data values. If it is any type of array, it is printing, sir. Any type of array. Your point of view, single dimensional, double dimensional, or something multi-dimensions or whatever it may be, we can directly print that one. No objections. Two-string printing the multi-dimensional array. Two-string printing multi-dimensional array. Multi-dimensional array printing. Two-string. Not printing. What is the use of two-string? All arrays not supported. Sir, now it is 0, 1 and 2 indexes. Indexes starts from 0, so 0, 1 and 2. Sir, where is the nose, sir? And this is my nose, and you are showing. But what is the concept I raised, point I raised? Without using anything, we can directly print the array I said. You said no, we can use the two string, sir. As a two string using extra, not the extra method you are calling plus extra class you are calling calling extra class, not calling array different, array is different. Array is a variable. Arrays is a predefined class. In that predefined class, two string and one static method available. The static method you are calling. For the static method you are sending as a array parameter. That method is printing your data. Whatever it may be. If you write directly for loop also same thing it will come. What is the special of that one? One class extra you are calling. One method extra you are calling. Calling extra calling directly you can write loop also. With the word. Word. So what is the point I raised here? What you are trying to say? I said that we can directly print. You said that in Java also, sir. How, sir? And two string. Well, two string double dimension array printing and no, sir. But how this is alternative for that one here? How this is same as to that one? Think once. If it is single dimensional, double dimensional, nested arrays, anything we can print directly in the JavaScript without any extra method calling. Just document dot write followed by a, that's all. And no more extra statements, no more functions calling. Even it is a double dimension array also, simple thing. It prints all internal arrays automatically. So first approach, first syntax. How to define the array, how to store the data in array, and how to print the array, and how to know the size of the array. The next initialization process also, sir. Array initialization. Let b equals to, suppose I mention here 5. But with your generally, so many candidates, you have arrays knowledge. When you are seeing this statement suddenly, what you are feeling, what is this 5? Size of the array. But it's not size, it's a value in JavaScript. Or what is the size, sir? Size of the array, 1 no. One cell created, in that one cell, 5 storing. Different meanings. Language to language variation. So really it is not size, sir. Sir, it's not size. Doubt available, sir. No problem. An operation theater is there. Take him into operation theater, cut it. B, open. Where 5 stored? In 0th cell. What is the size of the array? 1. But other language, the same step meaning is different. Our script is different. All are not same. See that same way last array also, A. So in console, we can do the postmortem, sir. You can open any structure, you can open any object, you can see internally what it is storing, how it is going to storing. Even if you write the printing also, this much of clarity not comes. So console without writing any code, neatly displaying which is value in which cell it is stored and what is your size of the array. So what is this 5? The 0th cell of the 0th cell value. So 5 is not size. A JavaScript nature. You can add some more, sir. 5 comma 10. These are the values initialization. So 30, 60. Total 4 values I assigned to array set. Now the B array is created. That array was initialized with the 4 cells. The size is 4. Really created as R. Get the confirmation with this one. Change the name B, B, B and B size. So B array size and show the B array data. The size is 4 and this is the data. So this is first approach. First approach completed, sir. In first approach, 2 syntaxes I explained, declarations and initializations. Like that, we have the second approach also that I'll cover in tomorrow's session. ప్రింటా చేసింది కదా కన్సోలా నా మీద డౌటా నేను ఆపరేషన్ థియేటర్ తీసుకెళ్ళాలి కన్ఫర్మ్. ఓకే, థ్యాంక్ యూ ఆల్. టుమారో విల్ కంటిన్యూ. Any questions, online candidates?